Alright, what's up, guys? Just switched over to Dokkan Battle for a little bit. I'm gonna check this out. I saw this earlier and kind of drew my attention a little bit. Yeah, in case you guys don't know, they're gonna have the second anniversary coming up. So for the next 7 days, you're gonna get 5 Dragon Stones per day, I think. For a total of 35. So, um, like me, if you guys hate buying dragon stones and saving little by little, this should help out quite a bit. Getting 35 stones in a week, that's not too bad. But I think we're currently on the second day probably, so that's that. This thing right here, it's a virtual Dokkan major clash or whatever whatever the correct translation is, but this thing, I was, briefly looked over it, and I'm still trying to figure out what this is. So the plan is for this to come out, mid-February. So basically in a couple of weeks. This looks to be one of those like crazy ass big battles, kind of like you see in the comics, but. So what it's saying here is what is the virtual Dokkan clash is so the ones you have, the characters you got, you can drag and drop them, and bring basically a ton of some of your characters, and basically you're gonna fight a shit ton of enemies. Basically, what it sounds like. So it says it's got multiple stages, and once you clear them. You're gonna get secret, hidden secrets. You're gonna be able to get those. It looks like it's saying here that any SR or above character can do this. It's also saying that up to 100 characters can compete, not compete, but kind of go through this battle. I'm still trying to like figure this out. I mean, it looks pretty crazy. I mean, you got the 0 out of 7 on the top left, so I'm guessing that's kind of like the amount of stages, maybe. And then you see all kinds of hell going on. So yeah, you can see on the bottom, you got the list of characters, and it's like remaining characters, 92 out of 100. That's some crazy shit right there. So I don't know. That's kind of we'll have to see what they got up their sleeve, I guess. But it seems kind of interesting. I'm not sure what this stuff is, but so basically what it's saying is from the bottom screen, like all this, you're gonna like drag and drop into these areas or whatever the case is. And basically they're gonna fight. So maybe it's almost like they go in a horizontal motion, going at it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It says another thing is to like break down your enemy's barrier. So once breaking down their barrier and defensive line, that's when the stage is cleared. So I can't remember what game this reminds me of. I remember hearing or seeing something pretty similar to this. I can't remember on the top of my head, but it rings a bell for sure. So vice versa, if your enemy gets to your side, then you lose basically. So I think I've seen this around somewhere. I can't remember what game, like I said, but so this part is talking about the boss stages. So once your characters go past their defensive line, you can actually challenge a boss battle once you press a button. And then you got to basically pick who your characters that are going to fight the boss are. And then I guess it's going to be your typical battle style. That's that's been, you know, on the game forever. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for that. I mean, it tells you can rank up okay. So in order to play this, you have to have at least 150 rank. So you know, people that are new, or you know, low levels, you're gonna have to level up to at least 150 before you're gonna be able to play this setup. So what, you know, what it's saying is, you know, take advantage of the secret adventure upon, and also do the ranking ESP, you know, events or whatever the case is, and try and get your level up. It's also saying the next notice or notification or announcement is going to be related to kind of like your skill attribute compatibility, I guess is what it would translate to. You know, it's basically just saying, you know, stay tuned. Basically, is what it's saying. So this will be interesting to see what it turns out to be like. You know, it might be one of those like side battles. You know, I was worried for a second seeing this picture right here, because the ones I got from the tournament summons, I actually used to level up my LR Goku. So I was gonna be really pissed if it was gonna be like a awakening for that character. But that's pretty much it.